Bueller carrier. He was married to her. And that's how I came about being a descendant of Rosewood. And I really didn't know my grandfather at all because he was probably dead and gone before I even knew he even existed. And my mother, which is Ruth Sherman, she told me a little bit about it, but she wasn't sure her own self because she stayed gone a lot too. And it took my aunt, Evelyn Sherman, to let me know that the people of Rosewood didn't talk about it as much because they were actually scared to talk about it. And a lot of people actually moved out of Rosewood because of that and also had their name changed. And when I moved to Jacksonville, I met my first cousin, which was Henry Sherman. I take that back, Harvey Sherman. And his dad was Henry Sherman, which was Bueller Carrier's son. So in the movie Rosewood, it was stating that she didn't have any kids, but she did. Her first child was Henry Sherman. And that would be my uncle right there, which is my mother's brother as well. And with this here, I'm trying to grasp the concept of carry on the Rosewood tradition because it's really disturbing to sit back and just look at the movie and just think about how people could be so cruel to one another.
That's right.
And when I got here today, I didn't want to ask for directions because I was kind of scared if anybody gonna say anything to me. Because I came down Waldo Road, I think it was called. And Ms. Liz may said stay on State Road 24, but 24 curved off and I didn't know it. And I was steady going down State Road 121.
Right.
And we were about 11 miles down the road. And Andrea asked me, which is my soon-to-be wife right there, hiding up under the umbrella right there. She told me, ask for directions. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Because, I don't know. I want to keep on riding. I didn't want to stop asking for directions, but I had no choice. And so I did ask directions. The lady told me to come back up to Archer and come down. That's why I was late getting here, Ms. Jenkins, so I apologize about that. And I'm not trying to put Andrea on site here, but she's getting ready to graduate Monday. I take that back, May 8th, with the Phi Theta Kappa, a bachelor's degree in business management. And to me, that's a great accomplishment right there. She don't think so, but it is. And Ms. Jenkins, again, to you, you've been an inspiration to Andrea as well because between you and her, you all got the ball rolling for me to pursue it. And the only thing that I have that I'm trying to get done now is that Frank Sherman, my grandfather, he needs to be put on the books as a Rosewood descendant. Not a descendant, but as Rosewood resident. And for some odd reason, the guy in Tallahassee, he has trouble doing that. And because I actually applied for the Rosewood scholarship because Ms. Jenkins and Andrea also got me to go back to school. So I'm back in school now. And kind of rough though because I've been in school since 1985. I'm 42 years old now. And I'm like a new kid in school. But I'm doing great. I'm holding an A average right now, so I'm doing fine.
All right.
And so Ms. Jenkins, with your help, I would like to get my grandfather's name put back on the books as a Rosewood resident because he was part of the Rosewood lineage also. And for the young people out here, keep in mind that Rosewood is no reason for you to go beat up on somebody else.
That's right.
Because they have different color.
Thank you.
Because we need to remember Rosewood so it won't happen again.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, my first thesis in my English class, I did it on Rosewood. And I had one person that actually talked against it because he couldn't figure out why was I writing about Rosewood because he thought it was about trees and everything like that. And I said, no, Rosewood was about what happened there, and we want to remember Rosewood so it won't happen again. And of course, she came and told me that it sounded like a race war that was going on. And couldn't find out. She talked against me, but the lady ended up being a black person. And I couldn't understand that. She said, well, I mentioned the KKK in my thesis there, and she was upset about it and saying that I shouldn't be writing anything about Rosewood. But you know what? That was my paper, and I got an A on it. So she didn't like it, oh well. But I want to thank you all for letting me come up here and speak, Ms. Jenkins, also, and I love you, okay?
Right.
God knows I love you, and I respect everything that you're doing, Rosewood, and also you, Mr. Jenkins. So you take care of her, okay? Because I'm going to pick up where you leave off at. Thank y'all.
All right.
Okay.